It's week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. On first down, it's Rudolph. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Rudolph. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. The receiving numbers for Hopkins a week ago. 6 catches, 61 yards.
And what we just saw there was exactly what they need against this defense. Big plays. They were able to pick up a first down on that one.
And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. The throw right sideline here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Javon Kinlaw on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41.
From the 41, Rudolph. He gets this one complete to Tre'Quan Smith. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Here comes a first down throw for Rudolph. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And he finds Montgomery complete. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and
throwing on 3rd down. Here's Rudolph. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Makes the score Saints 3.
No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
On the carry. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Kick is good.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
David Montgomery.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
And 8.
Shotgun snap for Rudolph. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Here's a first down throw that's complete.
Rudolph's pass. Complete to Gabriel Davis.
7 yards, the pickup there.
7.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
David Montgomery.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down now, it's Montgomery. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
3rd down and 4.
From the gun, here's Rudolph. The target was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
Intended for DeAndre Hopkins.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage.
They won't try and pooch it. It's a fake, and the gamble pays off. They get the first. They only get 4, but the fake punt works and gets him a first down.
I'm not sure that the surprise was that they actually faked it. That's classic territory to go ahead and do it. The surprise to me is that they were successful. I'm not sure the defense was really prepared.
And now they're going to keep the drive alive here. Really big play on the fake punt. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now this one complete on the slant route. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Rudolph. Quick here, it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
At the 15-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Rudolph throwing again. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It sounds like you're going negative on him.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive.
And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there, first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's going to walk one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. There on the coverage, knocking that one away was Mike Edwards. They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. To throw again, Wilson. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, the big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From fourth down to first.
First down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed. Rolling on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The intended target, Saquon Barkley. That'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
The ball carrier.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. They go play action with Wilson. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he dropped it about the 11 after only a yard.
Saquon Barkley, the ball.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
Set to take over once again. Out comes the Saints offense. They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistently going, have they?
What you worry about is it almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
Yeah, they've been settling. That's why they're down on the scoreboard right now. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. David Montgomery, the target out of the backfield, but it'll be second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Rudolph. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Big game. It's a scoop up the lines. And these guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. The drive starts with a completion left side, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Brings up
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Rudolph looking to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Again, it's Rudolph. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Saints going to call the first of their timeout. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Rudolph going to throw again. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. Traquan Smith. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the 2nd quarter. We'll see how this all plays out.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. Love from the gun. This is the tight end fan. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Jordan Love ready on first down here. That's caught over the middle by Fant. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First down.
They go play action now. Wilson. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
First down, Lions.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man open, it's Ross. That catch good for only a couple.
To John Ross.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Pushes past him. He will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter.
13.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Russell Wilson now gears up to lead the offense again. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, come on, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter.
2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Going deep downfield for Roll. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. John Ross hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Rudolph. Nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's second down.
Incomplete.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. And this time will be intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point try good by Gano, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Graham Gano set.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
7-yard line.
They run Montgomery, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rudolph, and he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
At the 48-yard line.
Rudolph looking to throw. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. This throw caught left side. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. 1st down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Ball carrier.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your back.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Sack by Javon Kinlaw.
Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback. That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
5-yard line.
That's double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him down up past the 15. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Working out of the gun. Love. The middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
The Lions first down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to walk one deep left side here. It's caught at the 10. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. It's a big play there for the Lions. 57 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun, Love. And it is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Noah Fant, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out comes the Saints offensive unit and the NFC playoff race. Let's have a look at it. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use Fortnite.
Very impressed. Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up near the 26. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
40 extra points.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he'll be out right at the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here comes a first down throw for Rudolph. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Given 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
32-yard line.
Rudolph throwing again. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Myles Garrett. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Rudolph. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll take us across midfield and inside the 45. That's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
touchdown.
A big play there with his 16th touchdown of the year.
This play is under review.
Graham Gano on for the extra point.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Gano the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth. In trouble, and he's taken down. Javon Kinlaw, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot, and he's have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense set to take over. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. He's going to walk one deep left side here. This is intercepted. Picked up by a Keller Witherspoon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 11.
To throw again on second down. Rudolph. Smith catches left side. The 45. A big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a dump off here complete. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up near the 26. The return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game while they're shot and picking off a pass.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. What a play that turns out to be, 36 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. And it'll be intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. From the end zone, Rudolph. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. Following the interception, Love. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And it's knocked away and incomplete. There on the coverage, knocking that one away was Mike Edwards. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Today's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They